If you don't know what futures are, I'll put a link down below to a totally free 4-part series that'll walk through the futures market and how it all works. And then second, I am trading futures through a prop firm. What is a prop firm? How does a prop firm work? Which one am I using? You can find all that down in the link in the description area, also across the top of the screen there. But in a nutshell, a prop firm is a way for you to have very little of your capital at risk, and then you have a whole lot of upside potential. So if that sounds like something that could be of value to you, then definitely make sure to check that out. So right now, let me actually get it drawn into play because I see it, but I can understand. So that's the line that I was kind of mentally watching right up there, looking for a potential break up through there. Maybe a break occurs and we can maybe get a move up to that pink line, which is the 200 period moving average. So that's kind of what's on my mind right now as the price drops downwards. And when I say live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself right now in real time. So I don't know what's going to come next. Maybe this trade works out beautifully. Maybe it doesn't happen at all. Who knows? Maybe I buy and then it dumps and I get, destroyed. We'll see what happens. But just as a kind of clarification for what I mean by live in the title, again, this is not where I've recorded everything, and now I'm coming back doing a voiceover, pretending like I don't know what's going to come next. No, I literally don't know what's going to come next. So, case in point right here, I'm talking about an upside breakout, and as I'm talking about that, ironically, the price starts to move down. So, who knows? Maybe a bounce off of this area down here. But I'll pause the screen recording software for now, and I'll be back as soon as I find a potential trade. All right, we're getting a move down here now. Watching around this white line. That was the area I had also kind of been keeping an eye on, but trying to see what it maybe wants to do here. If we can get some kind of bounce up off of this area. Okay, I'm in there. Let's see if we can get a bit of a bounce here. And seeing if it wants to come up some. Some patience being required here. I'll take that. I'll take that little basic trade there. Was taking a little bit longer than what I thought. I thought it'd be a little bit of a smoother trade. Well, in hindsight, I suppose my patience was a little too slim, but that's all easy to say in hindsight. So nice little trade there. I'll pause. Let's see what else I can find. All right. Well, I may need to be done. It all happened very, very quickly. You probably won't believe me, but that's okay because I have documented proof. But I was watching that white line for a bounce, and you can see this would have been an amazing, amazing trade with as it came down here. And it just gives you sure Clay. Well, there it is. And I'll turn this into a little bit of a advertisement for the private community. But right here, mapped it out to the community right there at 9:26 a.m. Right there. Would it come down to that white line and get a bit of a bounce? Right there, the bounce area all highlighted, and it did. Well, wow. Well, you saw it had, and it bounced back up. So at that point, that would have been a beautiful trade. It's now come down through there. But yeah, from a future standpoint, you don't need huge moves to really have things add up. But let's see if we can get here. Asking to go a little bit smaller size, and that way I can build to the position if need be. See if it wants to get another push down. Come down, like I said. White line is the low of the day. So the price can never get below that white line. The white line itself will just move lower. Like I said, let's see that white line move down lower again. And I will try for another right entry position. There we go. In. Very good. Again, just starting small. All right, so now 595, I can try again. Again, just going to start small, see if that white line wants to get adjusted lower. One more push lower. There we go. Okay, N. Again, just starting small.
Bonjour, nous sommes les missionnaires de l'Église de Jésus-Christ des Saints des Derniers Jours. Et si vous avez les difficultés à pouvoir affronter les défis de